Alright, I think I got everything set up and ready to go. I'm excited about this. This is the ultimate base roster mod for NBA 2K14, and hopefully the music's not too bad. And I'm going to be doing a Charlotte Bobcats series where we start in 2005, which I believe is their first year as a franchise. And we're going to try to build up and actually win a championship. As you see, the Sonics still exist. Everything is like how it was in 2005. So we're going to have the 2006 draft class, and we're going to be playing through hopefully quite a bit. The draft classes will continue, so eventually we'll see guys like Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook and James Harden be available in the draft, and we'll be able to draft him. So obviously got guys like Emeka Okafor, Josh Hart, Gerald Wallace. Gerald Wallace and Emeka Okafor are like the two guys, and then I think everyone else is just kind of like not gonna be with us in the future. I don't know how much trading I'm gonna do this first season. I want to get through the first season relatively quick, but I also want to take it slow enough that you know what's happening and I know what's happening around the league. Because it can get confusing when we're in like 2010 and we're like, oh, KD is on the Grizzlies, who would have thought? And he'd been playing there for a bit. I just want to make sure I know where everyone is and what to do, so I know what games to play. I'm not sure how much gameplay I'm going to show, but hopefully we'll be able to get through these seasons and actually progress through it. It does like stutter like that. I don't know if you guys see the music continues, but the background will just kind of stutter. Hopefully that stops. I was having a really bad issue with it earlier. I wanted to show you guys this picture of Ron Artest. I don't know why they chose that picture, but it's there. I got Ben Wallace. Just going through the rosters, making sure you can see everyone. But we're going to be using the Charlotte Bobcats, which I think kind of dope. I kind of like the Bobcats. Like the logo, everything. Overall, we are 30th. Somehow we are not the worst offensive team. I don't know how. But as you see, last season we were 0-0, and our average age is 24. So let's go ahead and pick the Charlotte Bobcats. And we'll just continue there. We're going to create a new association. We're just going to call it Association. So, I don't know how I'm going to split this up. The goal will be 3 episodes. As this loads in, 3 episodes a week. And that stutter is getting worse. Let's hope I can keep that under control. So, Draft 2006. I don't have a bad computer. I don't know why it's doing stuff like that. So, these stores are interesting because they're like, Kevin Durant has enjoyed his time with Golden State Warriors, agrees to stay. So these are like up to date. Wait, what? Wiggins. I don't know what's going on here. What can't he do? I think these pictures are wrong. And Embiid and Simmons grew up this past season. Are they ready to take the next step? Okay. So those are obviously like recent stories, but the pictures are all whack, so oh well. Scouting, and we're gonna take a look at prospect scouting. So LaMarcus Aldridge, Randy Foye, look at that, Brandon Roy, Rudy Gay, Ronnie Brewer, Hilton Armstrong, Boobie Gibson. That actually looks really good for Boobie Gibson. So who else do we got? Oh, we got JJ Redick. That's interesting. They have Jonathan Clay Redick. Rondo. I'm a huge Rondo fan. Adam Morrison. So as we go through, I also want to see like the second round guys that were in this draft. If any of them are solid. I don't recognize any of these names, but I didn't start watching the NBA until quite recently, and I'm only 19, so I was like 5 during this season. So here we go. going through. I'm just trying to make sure and see who I want to trade. Corey Alexander is someone I'm thinking about trading. He's on a 4-year deal and he's 31. So he's okay. He's a role player, but I think I want to see if what we can get for him. He's probably, yeah, he's a 1-star. So could we package anyone else? Brevin Knight. So like, my thought here is that I want to try to move some of these older guys, and 28 isn't old. Or do I want to move Hart's contract? He's 26, but a 5'10" point guard. He's pretty short. We saved $4 million for this year. That doesn't matter too much. Alright, we'll see what we can get for Corey Alexander and Brevin Knight. So we can actually get the 2014, which I think that's this year. So the draft picks aren't like how they should be, but oh well. Get Gary Payton on the Celtics. I actually have a Gary Payton Celtics jersey. It's one of my favorite. Tyronn Lue. Speedy Claxton, who's a 26-year-old point guard. I think that might be a little too old. Stephon Marbury we could get, but they want our pick. Obviously, we're going to get a lot of good things for this pick, but we're going to be bad. So let's scroll through. The reason I wanted to do an ultimate base roster is because I didn't see that many on YouTube, and I wanted to like play through. I like to play through games and then have like a YouTube series going on the other monitor. I don't know, if I'm bored, I'm feeling, I just it's a good time. And the only person with a series is shout out Minimum Wage Gaming. He has a series. He does live stream formats though, and I thought it would be not better, but I would like it more if it was in a more traditional series format. So we're gonna do this trade. Obviously, we're picking up Reese Gaines, who's kind of, I don't like calling people bums, but yeah, we're gonna accept this offer though, because it really just makes sense. We're trading away 2 guys that I don't have in the plans, and this music is so intense right now. I don't know if this was on the 2K soundtrack or this was modded in with the mod, but Jesus, we're gonna accept this deal, and we're gonna get Reese Gaines, who probably won't play, and then I'll probably look to trade him as well because he is on a 4-year deal. We're gonna just let the computer do that, and I'm gonna see if I don't want to make too many trades and just like blow this whole team up, but I do want to kind of keep in mind a few things. All right, let's make a big trade, just one big trade, and then we just go on. And that's gonna be, it's not that big of a trade, but Jason Hart, not Josh Hart, our 3rd best player on our team, and Malik Allen, who is our 4th best player, a power forward and a point guard. I'm gonna try to shop them for a young piece or a pick. Whoops, Matt Barnes. Matt Barnes would be interesting. I'm gonna try to go through this quicker. I'm not gonna like go through Boozer. Oh, I'm not gonna do that, but that would be a good deal. Andre Miller. Andre Miller was 28 in 2005. That's crazy. I'm kind of liking this deal for Matt Barnes. Now, it's not amazing, and he only has a D+ potential, but I'm kind of liking it. TJ Ford, I don't want to give up any 1st-round picks. 22 and 32. I don't want to trade Matt Carroll. I actually kind of want to see what I can do with Matt Carroll. So their potential goes away once they're like, once they hit that, or at a certain age. I don't know. Yuta, 24, B- potential. That's pretty good. I want to do this deal. Let's go to the trade screen. Take away the 2nd round pick. Take away that. they would have one too many players. Alright. This deal. Get Matt Barnes. I don't want the other guy's contract. And this is Kendrick Brown. Shout out Kendrick. Alright. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to add Matt Barnes. And bada bing, bada boom. Here's the new team as we're getting stutters. I'm going to look that up, see if I can fix it for next episode, but I don't want to redo this again. We're at around 10 minutes. I'm going to... these episodes are going to be between 10 and 20 minutes most of the time. And this one might run a bit longer since I'm getting all this stuff set up. So, Emeka, I want to run at the center position. So, I'm going to go ahead and move him to a center. He's a defensive center that can play power forward and finish editing. Okay. So, Emeka Okafor will be our center with Gerald Wallace at the small forward and Matt Barnes at the power forward. We have a pretty bad jam at our wings. And our starting point guard is right now Reese Gaines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut Bernard Robinson. And I'm going to cut Kendrick Brown. And I know he was on a 2-year deal. I'm not stressing. I'm not planning to compete. So Smush Parker. I actually do know that name. I do want to see... It's always fun in these rosters to see the oldest players they have. So I thought there was a way you could sort by age, but I'm just gonna kind of go through this. Kendrick Coleman is still in the league. It's just kind of fun. Like certain rosters, like Dominique Wilkins, will still be in the league. It's just kind of interesting. Here's Eminem, shout out. Popeye Jones. Dude, I love these names in the early 2000s, late 90s. It seemed like everyone had a name like that. Alright. Looks like there's not that many people. Like Smush Parker. Like, I feel like you don't see people named Smush Parker coming in. I did turn off roles because I really like building really good teams. And as we go into the later years, the 2010s, super teams become a thing. With player roles, super teams can't happen. I can't. Everyone just gets upset because they don't want to come off the bench, stuff like that. So I'm just not stressing about that. We're turning player roles off. I apologize if that bugs you, but we're gonna sign Smush Parker to a 2-year deal. Maybe that makes you happier. We're gonna sign another point guard. I'm looking just for the youngest guy I can find. That's okay. And that might be JB Bremer. We'll go ahead and sign him to $2 million, 1 year. He doesn't want that. Will he still negotiate? Really? That $0.2 million. Oh, he does. Jesus. Come on, man. Alright. There we go. What? This man, JR, I think I said JB. I apologize for that. JR Bremer. Come on. There you are. I don't even know why I was trying to get him on a okay deal. It doesn't matter. It's a 1-year deal. Alright. Here we go. So this is the good old calendar screen. If you played the older 2Ks, this is familiar to you. We're going to All-Star Weekend in the next episode. So hopefully I have that out. When I say I'm going to have that out, I'm going to try to fix this stuttering between episodes. Thank you for watching this. It has been fun. I'm quickly going to go over the roster. I'll actually go by position. Smush Parker and JR Bremer. 2 guys we got off free agency. And then Reese Gaines. There you go. Kareem Rush, Keith Bogans, and Matt Carroll. Along with Theron Smith. Small forward, Tamar Slade, Jason Capono, and Gerald Wallace. I don't think he's 19, because he has 3 years of experience here. And it says 2 years pro. I don't know what's going on with that. He would have had to been 16 in the league. I don't know. It might be wrong, but I'm cool with it. I'm probably going to move one of these shooting guards to small forward, and then one of these small forwards, probably whichever one has the better rebounding stat, Tamar Slay to power forward. Even though he might not be good, I just kind of need to fill out the roster. Then we're gonna have a Mecha Okafor running the center. I don't know why he wasn't already. He's 6'10". That's tall enough to be a center. Primoz Brezic, John D. White, and Melvin Ellie? However you say that. Alright, so that has been the episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're excited to see where we could take this team in, I'm hoping, 5 to 10 years. If we win a championship early somehow, I'm going to play on. But if we win a championship later on in the series, I will end it. So that has been this. We acquired Matt Barnes, so we can go beat up Derek Fisher. And we got Spush Parker. So it's looking pretty good. Thanks for watching. See you next time.